Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel SS Analysis. First of all, I would like to tell you that if you're watching this video first time, subscribe my channel to see my more upcoming videos on analysis of different commodities and equity indices. And second important thing is to watch this video till its end to understand this thoroughly to take your decision. Your one like will motivate me to be regular in working more hard for you. So let us start the day to analyze the movements of natural gas futures in different time frames. So friends, here you can see how the natural gas futures have been maintaining an uptrend amid this zone where you can see how the natural gas futures have been repeating an uptrend as we have seen during the year 2018 when the natural gas futures started to move upward from the levels of $3.750 during the month of November 2018, and from the same levels here you can see how the natural gas futures found a breakout here above the levels of $3.790 during the month of July 2021, and since then we have seen the natural gas futures have already tested a high at the levels of $4.2 during the last week. And during this week, we have seen some bearish pressure in natural gas futures, wherein the natural gas futures have finally tested a low at the levels of $3.982 on Wednesday. And today, I find that the inventory levels could define the further direction moves of natural gas futures, where I find that the natural gas futures could take a sharp reversal from here back up to the levels of $4.125, and here I find that if the natural gas futures successfully sustain above this level, we'll see this uptrend to continue in natural gas futures, because here I find that the natural gas futures could see a weekly closing above the levels of $4.125, and on the other hand I find that a sustainable move below the levels of $3.987 could attract bears to go short from here. So friends, here I find that if the natural gas futures find a downward move from here, we'll see a strong support at the levels of $3.842 before this weekly closing. Here I find that the natural gas futures could find a strong bounce back from here. So let us check this move with the help of Ichimoku cloud. So here you can see how the natural gas futures have been maintaining this uptrend, where the immediate target for natural gas bulls could be at the levels of $4.231. So friends, now let us check this move in a daily time frame. So friends, here in a daily time frame, here you can see how the natural gas futures have been currently sustaining well above the 9 days moving average, which confirms the continuity of this uptrend. So friends, here I find that if the natural gas futures find a sustained move well above the levels of $4.119 after the announcement of today's inventory, we'll see a sharp bouncing move from here, where the next target for net gas could be at the levels of 4.231. If the natural gas futures find a sustained move announcement of today's inventory, we'll see this uptrend to continue. So friends, now let's check this move in an hourly time frame. So here in an hourly time frame, here I've already discussed the movements of natural gas futures in my previous videos. So here you can see how the natural gas futures have been maintaining current uptrend from the levels of $3.858, what the natural gas futures tested on July 30th, and since then we have seen the natural gas futures have shown a strong upward move. So here you can see how the natural gas futures started the month of August with a gap up opening and still maintaining well above this gap up. And here you can see how the natural gas futures have tested the upper end of this uptrend channel, and after testing a high here at the levels of $4.2, the natural gas futures found stiff resistance at the levels of $4.188. So friends, here you can see how the natural gas futures finally started to move downward and finally tested the lower end of this uptrend channel in an hourly time frame. And once again, an upward move was there on August 10th, and the natural gas futures tried to sustain well above the upper end of Ichimoku cloud but could not, and finally started to move downward on August 11th and finally tested a low at the levels of $3.982 on August 11th. But since then, the natural gas futures have found a sharp reversal when the natural gas futures are finally trading well above the psychological support at $4. So friends, here you can see how the natural gas futures have been currently trading at the levels of $4.047. So friends, here you can see how the natural gas futures have been currently trading well below the lower end of this uptrend channel, which shows the growing weakness in natural gas futures. But here I find that if the natural gas futures sustain well above the levels of the 4.038 up to the announcement of weekly inventory at 10:30 a.m. and here I find that on the announcement of this weekly inventory, the natural gas futures could show an extremely volatile move where it could test a high above the levels of $4.2, and on the lower side the natural gas futures could test a low at the levels of $3.912. So friends, here I find that there could be an extremely volatile move after the announcement of inventory. So friends, here I would like to show you that what we are expecting from the inventory levels. So friends, here you can see the storage levels during the past few weeks, where you can see that how since July 8th we have seen an injection at 60 billion cubic feet, and after that on July 15th there was an injection of 55 billion cubic feet, whereas the forecast was for 47 billion cubic feet. And on July 22nd, there was an injection of 49 billion cubic feet. But since then, we have seen a sharp decline in the injection levels, whereas we have seen an injection of mere 30 billion cubic feet during the last week. And here I find that on August 12th, we could see a sharp decline once again. So friends, here you can see that how the natural gas storage since May 27th, we have seen a constant decline here, whereas finally we have seen this injection level at mere 30 billion cubic feet. So friends, here I find that this time we could see a little injection. So friends, here I find that this constant decline in the injection levels could result in a first withdrawal of this season. So friends, here I find that if we find a lesser injection below the forecast levels, we'll see a sharp upward move in today's trading. But on the other hand, if the inventory levels could be an injection more than the expected levels, we could see a sharp decline in natural gas futures. So friends, here I find that if the natural gas futures sustain well above the levels of the 4.046 before the announcement of weekly inventory, we could find a sharp volatile move here after the announcement of weekly inventory. The natural gas futures could behave in a very broader range. So friends, here I find that after the announcement of a weekly inventory at 10:30 a.m. today, the natural gas futures could try to test the levels of the 4.186 on the upper side, and on the lower side the natural gas futures even test the levels of the 3.904. So friends, here I find that after the announcement of today's inventory, we could an extremely volatile move of natural gas futures. So thank you friends, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to share this video with your more and more friends. Thank you.